Okay, thank you to Ilman. Here I will introduce of our situation of our project. Ilman, Adam and Fakri decide to create modern cyber cafe that would cater to both casual user and gamers. They envisioned a space that combined high performance technology with comfortable of engaging environment. Unlike traditional cyber cafe, they wanted to offer a unique experience with well-designed area to different customer. After conducting thorough research, they identified two major customer segments, which are casual user who need a space for study, browse, of or light work, and gamers who required high-speed internet and powerful PC for competitive play. To meet this demand, they planned three district sections which within their cafe. A dedicated gaming area with high-end computer and accessories, a large area for relaxing and socializing, and a PC room for productivity and general user every day. To ensure smooth operation, they invest in high speed internet, gaming router, and high refresh rate monitor. Additionally, then decide on use the star network topology for the infrastructure of their network. They hope that when they finally launch their cyber cafe, it will become popular spot for both gamer and professional. By combining high performance technology, a well planned layout, layout and customer focused service, they aim to set this serve apart from other cafe. Their their dream is to provide the cyber cafe experience, turning their love of technology gaming into successful business. Okay, for the next network topology, I will pass to Ilman back.
Okay, so now I'll talk about the network topology that's used in our network configuration. So we use the star topology, and I think it's an ideal choice for this network because it's both easy to configure and manage. And with all new devices connected to a central switch or router, network setup becomes straightforward, and adding new devices or expanding the network in the future is much simpler compared to other complex topologies. So it makes the network very easy to scale up, and it's a great fit for the cafe since we can expand the cafe in the future. Additionally, if there's any issues with a device or connection, troubleshooting is quicker and more efficient since problems are isolated to individual connections rather than affecting the entire network. So overall, star topology ensures a reliable and flexible network that can grow alongside the cafe. I think it's also quite realistic to implement in a real life scenario such as a cafe. Alright. Okay, so now I'll tell you a little bit about the network layout of our project. So first, let's start with the lounge up here. So the lounge has a TV that you can see is on, and that one is connected to the cloud here through a coaxial cable. And then there's an access point here that these wireless devices have connected, this laptop, smartphone and tablet. So the tablet, laptop and smartphone all gets IP address from the access point via DHCP. It's all automatic, no setup required, like I showed. Oh no, oops. Like I'm showing here, it's all DHCP. And then the access point is connected to the switch 2 here. So also at the switch 2, now I'll talk about the office room too. The office, there's two PCs. It's connected to the switch 2, a server, a printer, and also another access point that's there to give Wi-Fi to the smartphone and all other devices. So if you see here, the config for the access point, this is the office SSID, and then if you go up here, just now, this is the lounge SSID. And they all use channel that's a bit like 4 to 5 further than each other, so that there's minimal interference. And then also, if you can see here, there's another at the PC room. There's another access point that the switch 2 also handles that access point. So every access point is handled by this switch that's also handling the office stuff. So this access point, this is access point 3, and then if you click on this, it says SSID PC room and it's channel 1. Okay, and that's about it. I'll throw it to my other friend here.
Okay, for the PC room, switch 0 will handle all the PC in the PC room, and it will connect it to the nexus to gigabit 01, and we can see here, and that access point in handled by switch 2 here. Okay, next I will give to the Adam to explain about tournament room.
So, Assalamualaikum. So, I'm gonna explain about the tournament room. So, in the tournament room, there are a switch called switch 0 that connected all the PC, around 10 PC, at the tournament room. So, in the tournament room, there is no access point because it is where the important event will be held on the tournament room. So, this is because to ensure there are no disruption that could lead to maybe the Arun system bugging. And as you can see here, switch 0 is also connect to the gigabyte 00 on the Nexus router. And as you can see, the tournament room is also a simple room.
Okay, so now that we know how the network is layout, how the layout works, I guess, let me show you some commands and explain further on how the system works. So EN here, show VLAN brief. Okay, so see, here we have 4 VLANs that I have made. The VLAN 10 for office and lounge, VLAN 20 PC room, VLAN 30 tournament room, and VLAN 40 for Wi-Fi. So if you can see here, the switch 2 is connected to only 3 access points. So all the Wi-Fi access points is connected to VLAN 40 for Wi-Fi. And then office and lounge, there's 4 systems here, which is the PC, 2 PCs, a server, and a printer. And that's all what it says. And then it says here that the office lounge is right there. And then if we check, let's say on PC room, should show this something similar. And show VLAN brief. Okay, so from here we can see that they have one slot for they have 12 slots here, FO1 to FO12 for PC room for VLAN 20. So everything in here is VLAN 20 except the access point, which is also VLAN 40. As all access points is VLAN 40, and then the room here, the office here is VLAN 10, and that's about it for the VLAN showcase. Okay, so now let's try some other comments. So let's do it on the Nexus this time instead of the switch. So let's try show IP interface brief. So what it shows here, you can see it says gigabit Ethernet 0.0/0/0.30 is assigned this IP address. So all the points is basically the VLANs. So 0.3 means VLAN 3 on switch 0. I mean on port 0, right? And then 0.10 is the VLAN for 10, 0.20 VLAN for 40, and then for 0.40 is VLAN for 40. And then there's 2 10s, but this 10 is unassigned because I mistyped on that one. So this one is 192 for VLAN 10 here. It's 10, 40, 20, and 30 for the respective VLANs. Okay, and that's it. Alright, now I'll pass to my other friends to show some other comments.
Let's try other command. On the Nexus road, show. I will type the show IP road. Okay. It show the road was connected to gigabit internet. Okay, for here, this IP road have a directly connect to gigabit internet. Okay, for the example here, 192.168 1.20.1/24 is connected by gigabit Ethernet 0/1.20. Okay, let's try other command to on the Nexus. I will type the show IPOSPF interface. We can see here gigabit internet is connected by area 111. For the example, here gigabit internet 0/1.20 is up, line protocol is up, internet address is 192.168.20.1 over 24 in area 111. They have another 4 connected to area 111.
So in this part, I show you the show IP DHCP binding. So in here you can see the IP address that's assigned to all the devices in the network. So these are all assigned automatically that have been through the DHCP pool that we have set. That's it. So here I show you the interface one of the port that VLAN has connected to. So they show GI0/0.30 and you can see that the internet address is 192.168.30.1/24. As you can see here, the VLAN ID is 30 because the GI you see there, after GI you see that .30, so that's why the VLAN ID is 30. So that's it. Assalamualaikum, my name is Adam Harid and I'm gonna explain about our conclusion. So for the conclusion of this project, we gain valuable hands-on experience in using packet tracer to design and implement a basic network for a real case scenario. That being our Nexus Net Cafe. Through the application of our course, knowledge and intensive research from various resources such as online tutorial and instructional videos, we successfully accomplished the project objective. Additionally, with the guidance and support of our professor, we not only met the assignment requirement but also deepened our understanding of networking concept. Additionally, this project equipped us with essential network configuration skills such as how to configure DHCP and or SPF, and also demonstrated how the skill can be applied to connect switches and potentially scale up to a larger infrastructure such as interconnecting entire buildings.